ஒருங்கிணைந்த இந்தியா ஆங்கில நாடகம். நமது இந்தியா பல மாநிலங்களை உள்ளடக்கிய மக்களாட்சி முறையில் இயங்குகிறது. ஆனால் இந்தியாவை இத்தகைய ஒருங்கிணைந்த நாடாக மாற்றுவதற்கு பல தலைவர்கள் இன்னல்களை சந்திக்க நேர்ந்தது. 200 ஆண்டு காலம் நம்மை ஆண்ட ஆங்கிலேயர்கள் நம்மை விட்டு சென்ற போது இந்தியா, பாகிஸ்தான் மன்னராட்சி புரிந்த மாநிலங்கள் என பிரிக்கப்பட்டது. மன்னராட்சி முறைக்கு முற்றுப்புள்ளி வைக்க வேண்டிய கட்டாயம் ஏற்பட்டதால் குறுநில மன்னர்கள் இந்தியாவுடனோ பாகிஸ்தானுடனோ இணைய வேண்டியதாயிற்று. தங்களது அரசாளும் உரிமையை விட்டுக் கொடுக்க மனமில்லாத குறுநில மன்னர்களின் ராஜ்யங்கள் இறுதியில் இந்தியாவுடன் எவ்வாறு இணைக்கப்பட்டது என்பதை ஆங்கில நாடக வடிவில் காண்போம்.
Integration of Indian states after independence.
At present, India is a federal state under one union. About 200 years of British rule came to an end on 15th August 1947. Indian leaders like Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, his secretary V.P. Menon, Jawaharlal Nehru, Jayaprakash Narayan, Rajaji and other leaders felt that India will be in a grim and dangerous situation once the British leave India. Now let us watch a discussion headed by Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel and other leaders.
Namaste to all of you. I am extremely happy that the Indian struggle for freedom is reaching the final level and the Britishers are going to quit India once and for all. Let us all salute and respect the people who have sacrificed their lives for the country's freedom.
Good morning to everybody assembled here. Well said, my dear friend. It is very clear that the British not only divided India into two nations but also wanted to exclude the three princely states from the general merger. I feel sorry to know that the princes wanted to remain independent and live as before. I would like to know the views of other leaders too. What is your opinion, Mr. Menon?
Nehruji, I know, you are right. I will support you. The princes pay least attention to the grievances of their subjects. They are very cruel and they get support from British Crown. Gandhiji, what's your opinion?
I understand the position of Indian rulers in India. I am sure that some of them are capable of managing the affairs of their state independently. Let us take the help of the rulers for administering the independent India when the British Crown leave our country. Nehruji, hope you agree with me.
I wholeheartedly respect your views. I am in constant touch with the people of the princely states. They take the law into their hands. They hardly care for the welfare of their subjects. In spite of the poverty, the people were forced to pay the taxes. On the other hand, the princes enjoyed a luxurious life. What is your opinion, Jayaprakash ji?
I feel really sorry for them. Fed up of the rulers, the common people have started to support the merger. If princes are left independent, they may bring foreign forces to control the people's movement in their state. The princes speak about the divine right theory. They feel they are blessed to be born as princes. Nehru ji, would you like to speak?
You just mentioned about the divine right theory. You mean to say that the princely states refuse to join the Constituent Assembly because they will be treated as common people in Indian states? Do you have something to say, Mr. Rajaji?
Paramountcy is a fact and not an agreement. The British wanted Indian princes to join India or Pakistan according to their convenience. They cannot remain independent.
I need your full support and cooperation to put an end to the chaos and confusion everywhere. There is absolutely no peace and order in the princely states.
Of course, I know that the people of the princely states wanted freedom. They wished to enjoy their fundamental rights. The princes prevented them from joining the United India. India's freedom will not be complete unless and until these states are merged. Patelji, will you explain your plan for the merger?
Oh, sure. I have now understood the pulse of the Indian kings and the people Having tasted luxury and comfort all these years, the Indian princes will not surrender their territories happily. I will try my best to merge all the Indian princely states to the Indian boundary. I will start with peaceful negotiation by giving due respect to the Indian princes. I will assure you, sir, they will be given due honor from the Indian Union and some personal independence in all areas other than defense, communication and foreign affairs. They will be allowed to have exemption from prosecution in Indian courts and custom duties. My dear friend Rajaji will be the first Governor General of India. Now, I call upon Rajaji to address the gathering.
Indian princes would be endowed for British honors and decorations. This would give them practical independence. They cannot remain aloof. Let Lord Mountbatten convince the Indian princes. Portugal and France also have their colonies here. They did not want to give independence to their people and merge the colonies with Indian Union. Mr. Patel, we shall take a wise decision before venturing this issue.
As I said earlier, we shall have peaceful negotiation. If situations become worse, we shall have to use force.
Lord Mountbatten was the well-wisher of the Indians and the British Crown. Since he is the distant relative of the British Crown, he understood that the British Crown was not in a position to manage its vast empire after the Second World War. He agreed to help the Indian leaders and convince the princely states to merge with the Indian Union. He wanted the princely states to understand that they have no choice than to merge the territories either to India or Pakistan. Now, let us hear the conversation between Mountbatten and the kings of the princely states.
Good morning to all. Hope you are aware of the news that Britishers have decided to quit India and the Indians will be getting independent soon. I thank you all on behalf of the British Crown for your cooperation and loyalty all these years. Now I came to know that many of you are not keen on merging your states with the Indian Union. But just imagine, once the British leave India, what will you do for your security and who will solve your internal problems? Can any one of you speak out your problems regarding the merger? I think Hamidullah, the Nawab of Bhopal, can explain on behalf of the princess.
Sir, why should we give up our hereditary right? After the revolt of 1857, we have accepted your leadership and supported the British government with money and force. Once our states are merged with Indian Union, we will be treated like common Indians. I want the Nizam of Hyderabad to share his views also.
Assalamu alaikum. My state is a big one. We have accepted the subsidiary alliance and doctrine of lapse before 1857. Have we not obeyed the British Crown? Why don't we remain independent as before? Nawab of Junagadh, what is your opinion?
Assalamu alaikum. Whatever you said regarding our position is exactly right. Jinnah is ready to accept our demands when you join hands with him. We cannot expect this from Nehru or Patel. My dear Indian princess, kindly raise your hand to show your consent for the merger.
I once again thank you all for the support to the British Crown. But merger of princely states to India or Pakistan is inevitable. I would like to tell you why it is important to you all. Once the British leave India, you will not get support from the British Crown in your internal affairs. Secondly, you can't become the member of the Commonwealth of Nations and be independent. People residing in your states want to get freedom like people who are residing in British India. Fourthly, the Portuguese and the French may try to conquer your territory. You will not get help from the people or the British government. Already, communal riots and communist movement have started in your states. Last but not the least, I will support you so that you will be treated with honor and decoration from the Indian Union like what you have enjoyed under the British Crown. I thank you all. Now, let us all disperse.
Sardar actively handled the integration of the princely states with his diplomatic skills. When India became independent, it was divided into 562 principalities besides the provinces that were part of British India. All the princely states other than that of Kashmir, Junagadh and Hyderabad merged with India. He carried a threefold process of assimilation, centralization and unification of these states. These states were amalgamated to form the Union of India.
Let's watch a scene where Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel is explaining VP Menon and other leaders about the merger of the princely states.
We have gained independence, but with a lot of problems. Partition, communal rights, refugee crisis, lack of resources, underdeveloped institution, and all ill-equipped industries. Now, I will explain the various steps I took to merge the princely states and the problems I had to solve to merge Junagadh and Hyderabad.
Sir, what was the problem in Junagadh?
Junagadh was ruled by the Nawab, who is a Muslim, and he wanted to join Pakistan. Taking the geographical condition into consideration, Junagadh did not share border with Pakistan. The state has 80% Hindu population, and the people of Junagadh wanted to join India and hence had asked for assistance from India.
Then how did you manage to merge Junagadh?
If we had permitted Junagadh to join Pakistan, the communal tension would have increased. So, we discussed with Pakistan about the accession and informed them that we would cut off supplies of fuel and coal. We also severed air and postal links. We had sent troops to the frontier and made sure Junagadh is a part of India. The same information was passed on to the Nawab of Junagadh. As a result, he fled with his family to Pakistan.
Then, how was Hyderabad merged?
Hyderabad is a landlocked state with 87% of its 17 million people Hindus. Its ruler, Nizam Osman Ali Khan, is a Muslim. The Nizam insisted that they remain independent from India and Pakistan. The Telangana rebellion had started its protest and the Nizam was not able to suppress the agitation.
Sir, I was told that Lord Mountbatten had made attempts to negotiate.
But Mountbatten's attempts to negotiate had failed. The Nizam, fearing invasion from India and Pakistan, had approached the UN Security Council and the International Court of Justice. We did not want Hyderabad to continue its independence. The prestige of the Indian government would be tarnished if this continues. Neither Muslims nor Hindus would be secure.
What happened, sir, thereafter?
We had sent the Indian army to Hyderabad under Operation Polo and we took complete control of the state. We brought in police and army to march into Hyderabad. We persuaded the Nizam to surrender and join India. Mr. Menon, let us wait and watch how the merger of Kashmir is going to take place under the leadership of Nehru.
Yes, sir, you are an iron-fisted man with an extraordinary intelligence and patriotic thought. We wouldn't have achieved unity without you, sir. Sir, what is the next major issue?
Of course, Kashmir. As you know, Jammu and Kashmir is ruled by Maharaja Hari Singh, a Hindu, although the state itself has a Muslim majority. Nehru wanted to take the responsibility of merging Kashmir like how I merged Hyderabad and Junagadh.
Before Nehru could take any strong steps for the merger of Kashmir, Pakistan invaded a part of Kashmir without the knowledge of the people of India and Kashmir. China also invaded a small portion of Kashmir. To pacify the people of Kashmir, a special right under Article 370 was given to them. Now, Kashmir was divided into three. There was total chaos in the state. Unable to control the problem, Maharaja of Kashmir requested India for military assistance. Nehru, the then Prime Minister, decided to take the problem to the UN instead of declaring war with Pakistan and China and annexing the occupied territories. As a result, the problem remains unsolved till date. Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, the then Deputy Prime Minister, was against the decision of Nehru. Now, let us watch a scene where Sardar and Nehru were discussing the Kashmir issue.
There is total chaos in Kashmir and they are in need of military support from India. I will do the needful to bring peace in the state. I will immediately order for the Indian troops to enter the valley and evict the Pakistani intruders.
We want the entire Kashmir and we will battle for the whole of Kashmir. Nehruji, the battle will prolong because of the severed road links and communications in the state, but I do not want you to give up.
Mr. Menon, we will have to speed up the action. I need your full assistance and support to monitor the situation and report on daily basis.
Of course, sir. I will coordinate with all departments and do the needful.
I would like to point out one thing. Make sure you protect Kashmir and it is not separated from India. I don't trust Abdullah. I know he is your best friend. He pretends to be loyal to India. He encourages anti-national activities and tries to divide the state into three. Abdullah's arrest is the need of the hour.
Yes, sir. If you say so in the interest of the state, I will arrest him.
The future of our nation would depend upon the strength and the guts of the Indian government. If we cannot have confidence in our strength, we don't deserve to exist as a nation. I am happy I have integrated the 562 princely states quickly. I don't want the future generation to blame and curse us for allowing an ulcer in the heart of India.
Yes, sir. Your hard work and perseverance need to be appreciated. You are the Bismarck of India. You, the Iron Man. If not for you, there wouldn't have been a nation called India.
Nehruji, you have been given a great responsibility of integrating Jammu and Kashmir. Try to solve the problem at the earliest. I want Kashmir to be a part of India, even if there is a battle. I'm not keeping well. Can I take leave?
Yes, sir. Please take care of your health. I'm not able to decide anything about Kashmir. I think I need time because I would like to put an end to this problem peacefully.
On January 1, 1948, India took the merger of Kashmir to UN under the leadership of Nehru. Why did Nehru take the case to UN when Jammu and Kashmir was not a disputed land is still a question mark for us. The problem has not been solved by UN and Kashmir is still a problem area. Formation of the first linguistic state, Andhra Pradesh by Jawaharlal Nehru, paved way to create and develop other independent states linguistically and economically like Uttaranchal from UP, Telangana from Andhra Pradesh in later years. In spite of having some unsolved issues, we have woven India into a single whole nation with common ideas and values like constitution, art, literature, music, national festival, flag, anthem, sports, currency, etc. Thanks to our leaders for uniting India. Jai Hind!
मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा ओ सुर बने हमारा सुर की नदियाँ अरब जाते बहके सागर में बादलों का रूप लेकर बरसे मिले सुर मेरा तुम्हारा तो सुर बने हमारा मिले सुर मेरा